Yeah, I know. What's up, everybody? Keep hitting that button. I got to do something about that. Okay, here we go. Let me stay away from the camera. Push back a little bit. And let me. What time Brian come on tonight? Okay, he's coming on. Okay, let me go back to the camera. Cause I want to read everything. Let's start with this. So I just want everybody to understand what's up, everybody. What's up, Gilly? So let's start off with this, with the police side, and we'll get into the San Francisco side of the bullshit. Is which is the 49ers and the police department and the NFL. Let's start there. Let's start with because I am complaining. This is all about hey, had the 49ers and the police officer hid this information from the public, and it's deep. It's really deep. ESPN is that really talking about it? Some people are talking. So I just want everybody to understand how bad this is, how deep this goes, how unfortunate it goes. I mentioned on another channel, which is Game Time, Brian's channel. Y'all sub up to him and see him. He does good content. Cause he's definitely a Cowboy fan. Let's start with it. It is not uncommon for officers to elect to not issue a citation for either party involved in a collision. This was the spokesperson said. Neither party in the situation was provided preferential treatment. That's what the line police officer, the spokesperson, wants to say. Nobody was getting no treatment. Okay, let's go there. California law classifies that traffic accident reports as confidential to police and affected parties. And Palo Alto Police denied ESPN public records request for the report. Okay, but the police said if you denied it, but everybody knows you can get that information. Everybody knows you can get the information because you denied it. You could always get the information. What the fuck? What's up, Jorge? Um, in the telling and his intelligence reported Tuesday, Shanahan said he Shanahan said his iPhone slipped off his lap and between his seats in the middle console of his Tesla. So why are you driving a Tesla? What a piece of shit is that? Damn, driving himself car. Fuck, I'll be there. What's up, Beta? What up, man? Let's get down. We are talking about the cover up from the police department, the NFL, and the reporters from ESPN, and all reporters, because they all knew about it, and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's talk about it. So, while reaching down, he grabbed it. He veered into oncoming traffic and struck another vehicle by a 20-year-old woman who was seriously injured. It went down. Okay, let me go to the next one. I want y'all to understand. At the time, Shanahan seemed open to the idea of providing police report to the reporters. He was open to share to police reporters or to the reporters at the time he did that press conference. But the team's head of security, Jeremy Jones, y'all remember that name, Jeremy Jones, who's that? Who was also in the room, overruled the head coach. How can somebody at security, which ready to go, boss, which ready to go, tell them what to do? The head of security said, "Oh my God, this is crazy." Told okay. Jones referred reporters to a California vehicle code law and said the team did not think it was appropriate to share information that would identify the other driver. What? No, you covering this shit up. Let's go back. When ESPN asked the 49ers for a retroactive version of the report, they shredded the idea. The team declined, referring ESPN back to the police department, to the Palo Police Department. Okay. In the meeting with the reporters, the coach. So I don't get all that bullshit. Shanahan expressed surprise that this has been so much of a crash. He was surprised. Shanahan said, "What's the big deal?" He was saying, doing that thing. I don't know. How's this get out of hand? Why is this big news? He said that. Why is this big news? Why is this a big thing? So I don't get this. I don't get this. So Shanahan said, "Why is this big news?" Because players can't have that same freedom to get in an accident and nobody knows about it. And 2 weeks later, y'all said it. Okay, let me go to this other one. Okay, this is the one I want to hear. According to multiple sources familiar with the Niners thing, delay in announcing the crash came because of multiple factors. They considered the timing of accidents to be during a dead period in the NFL news before training camp began. So what they want. So this was because it was a dead news in the NFL. If this would have made the news, it would have been all the news. It would have went away. But now y'all made it a big deal. And now everybody talking about training camp, so they kind of squashed it away. No other team wants to talk about it. Okay. So, but they also gave Shanahan time to deal with the ongoing concussion systems. The team also was hoping to gather more information while allowing authorities to work out the lingering legal details. This police got nothing to do with details. The police department does not do details. It's the prosecutors who do all that shit. So what y'all talking about? What? Team sources told ESPN that Shanahan informed the coaching staff of the accident roughly a week after it happened. So he didn't tell his coaching staff that he had an accident. This is where it gets funny to me. And what happened? His wife, let's say this again, his wife, W-A-F-E, where is it? His wife, Mandy, that's her name. Sound like a slut to me name, but I ain't going to go there. That's not my problem that he's married to her. Reach out to a handful of players to let them know about it. So you went to selected players to let them know, hey, your coach was in an accident. So why you go to selected players? Okay. And he probably didn't know she did that. Wait until Saturday. The players were to report for the start of training camp, and it was clear Shanahan would have to limit his coaching duties, including not participate in pre-training game news conference. Okay, so they did that because what? They did that because they didn't want to affect the pre-training and all this bullshit. Stop it. The general manager, John Lynch, handled those duties in Shanahan's stead. The 49ers made Shanahan available to a handful of media after Sports Illustrated reported on the state vehicle collision database that was wrongly blamed of the driver. It was, so they put out there an error. Game Time didn't, see, I knew the story because I knew the real truth. The truth was they blamed her, the 21-year-old woman who was seriously injured, that she was at fault, and turned out it was an error on the police department. There was no error on the police department. They named her because they wanted to get out they named her, so all the blame will be on her. Then Shanahan comes back and says, no, it was my fault. He was a stand-up dude. He said, hey, it was my fault. I don't give a shit. Okay, let me continue because I got something to say after I finish this. So the Alto, what was this? The Palo Alto Police Department has a history of this. In 2023, they did another famous person was Elon Musk. So they let him, they didn't give him a ticket. So according to the police department, hey, they could give tickets if they want to people, or they could say, hey, nah, we won't give you. It's on discretion of the police officer. We get all that. We all been stopped, and police officer say, hey, I'm not gonna give you a ticket this time. You can move. No, well, next time try to be careful, a little slower. But when you do a car accident, when he has 3 broken ribs, Shanahan he broke his hand, 40 stitches above his above his eyebrow. That's not, you don't put discretion on that. And then the other woman had several more, just as many injuries, but they don't announce her injuries because they probably paid her off and say, hey, here's a couple, here's 100K or so. Don't come back. Don't talk about it. We don't want to hear from you. They paid her off. Anybody say they didn't, they don't know, because this is bullshit. Let me finish. So, Tesla, and no officer witnessed the happening in the person at the time of occurrence. No ticket is forthcoming. Of course not. The 40s make Shanahan available to like that. So, what I want to say about this bullshit, hold on, one more thing. Let me say this. This is facts, and this is people. The NFL is the biggest piece of shit of a company. Let me repeat that. They are biggest shit of a company. The 49ers covered this shit up. The Palo Alto Police Department, the mayor, the police chief, the witness, the lady who got hurt, they all in this cover up because she got a check, and now she's not saying enough. She got hurt. They just say that she was in a serious car accident. If there's a serious car accident and discretion, and there are people got broken ribs, broken hands, and broken bones, this is not discretion. You post to cite somebody a ticket. So then what they did, they instead of saying it was his fault, Shanahan's fault, they faulted the woman, and then that went all around. After 2 weeks later, they put this out. So they made the woman the victim, saying that she hit him. Turned out it wasn't that, and they put it in the database. When they looked at it, the police department said, oh, it was our fault. It was an error. We didn't mean to do that shit. I'm sick and tired. If here's come to the biggest point I'm trying to make. What I've been saying for over a year on these platforms, on Mark's channel, Game Time, on anybody's channel, I've been saying this. They don't give a fuck about a motherfucking player. They never have. They never will, because they all are about themselves. Because we all know if that's a player in that accident, that's gonna be out there on the news, and the ticker going across. ESPN, CNN, Fox News, whoever. That would have been pointed out. Hey, Jorge, you know what the F you talking about? So I suggest you just chill out. Chill the hell out. What's up, Jesse? I guess you need to chill the hell out, because you know what the hell you talking about. Because the point, Jorge, is that Shanahan, it was a cover-up. The police department, the mayor of that area, because that's what they do. It was a cover-up, but everybody's not crying. And Adam Scheffner, kiss my left nut. You just as bad, because you know about it. You understand. You are supposed to be this great investigative reporter for ESPN. You know this, you know that, and Chris Hine and Chris, who does all the things. All these journalists, Y'all nothing but turncoats. Y'all kiss the owner's ass. Don't give a shit. Ain't no journalists no more. Ain't no more journalists anymore because all the journalists have been taken away by podcasters and YouTubers like myself. Get false information and they try to beat us down and tell us what they want us to hear. I'm telling you, we all know what they hear. They want more from themselves and less for us. So we need to stop all the bullshit and think the NFL is for us. The NFL don't give a rat's ass about what we think and how we say. They put up information to make you believe. Stop on smoking the pipe, smoking weed, cocaine, crack, whatever drugs, or alcohol you doing, and drink and smoke responsibly, and understand the NFL don't give a rat's ass about you. They don't care about us. All they care is about the money we buy for tickets and sales of merchandise. We don't, that's the bottom line. So why are we, 40 NFL, who talking about my 49ers? I'm talking about it. What's up, bro? 49ers fan. All right, what's up? You never been here before? Hit that like button. I appreciate you. I was talking about the cover up of Shanahan and the police department and the NFL and your team. What was that? Hold on for a sec. Somebody at my door. What the fuck? So that's what I was talking about. So who the hell is that? Hold on. There's people at my door. What's going on? Wait a minute. Oh, that's somebody look for somebody. Okay. Don't let me have to go and jack you up, dude. This way. Okay, I'm back. So that's what I was talking about, 49ers fan. I was talking about the hypocrisy. The Cowboys lied to you too. All teams lied to you. I would never believe nothing in the press. You will never see me run to a press conference at all. You will never see me go and run to a press conference that doesn't mean anything. So I don't understand about none of that. But let me hold on for a second because this gentleman's at my door talking my wife too long. I don't know what I gotta find because I do what I do. Hold on. Let me go back to my people. Okay, I'm back, guys. I had to cut somebody out. Cover Up. What Cal already came clean that he was. It wasn't. Hold up. The whole 49ers, they didn't report it for 2 fucking weeks, my boy. They didn't cover. It was a cover up. They didn't say shit for 2 weeks. And Kyle Shanahan was a stand-up guy. I give him credit where credit's due. He said he caused the accident, but the police department had it on there for everybody to see that the girl was at fault. The girl was at fault. And it turns out that was our error. So, end of the day, the 49ers did cover it up. They didn't talk about it. Then his wife went in and selectively told certain players. Then the head of security says, hey, Cal, you can't talk about that. Told Cal he couldn't talk about that and gave some bullshit reason why he couldn't talk about it. What the hell you talking about? I'm just giving you facts, and you don't understand the facts because you're a 49ers fan. You caught up in your feeling. Mo. 49ers fans are kind of dumb. Excuse him. I don't think he's dumb. I think he's just like Cowboy fans. And like the rest of the league, y'all believe anything these teams do. The bottom line is, if that's a player, you would have heard about it the minute it happened. If that's a player, he's getting suspended. He's getting fined. He's getting everything. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you the truth. Hey, what's up, Marcus? That this whole thing, I don't like conspiracy theories. I hate conspiracy. I leave that for all those dumbass New Yorkers and New Jersey Knights and people in Philadelphia. They love conspiracy theories. I don't get involved with conspiracy theories because it's all bullshit. All I'm saying is that, hey, the police department lied. They hid it. The 49ers hid it because they didn't even want, it was a dead news cycle, NFL cycle. So they didn't want that to overshadow the pre-training. They didn't want to overshadow, and it would linger on, and then it would linger towards training camp. They did this. So I don't get the police department saying that, hey, it's subjective. When somebody in a major accident, I guarantee that Tesla was dismantled or it was destroyed. And the other car destroyed. You don't get 40 stitches and 3 broken ribs and a broke hand and a concussion. And then you say you don't cite nobody? But y'all blame the girl in the beginning and find out it was an error. And it wasn't for Sports Illustrated checking databases for accidents or injuries or for accidents. You will never heard about this because Kyle Shanahan would not be in the public's eye. That would not show. They will have, for unknown reason, he's not there. You would never heard this. They would have hid this, and 2 months down the line, they would have told us. This would have went longer. It wasn't for Sports Illustrated, who was the last of real journalism going on today. It sure ain't on Shannon Sharp on his show. It sure ain't Fox Sports. Bleacher Report, there's none. There's no real news media anymore. I blame all this on them because they didn't have the balls to do anything. So y'all will keep talking about the NFL, how to whatever. That's why players should get paid all their fucking money. Because here's the thing. Coaches, all day money is guaranteed. They could fire a coach today, and y'all owe him $8 million. He still get his money. It's fully guaranteed. All coaches and coordinators' money are fully guaranteed, not players. Some of it's guaranteed. You see the guaranteed money, but not all of it. The whole contract is not on. No. That's why in one more season after this, 2 more seasons, I would not watch another fucking football game in my life. I wouldn't give a damn if the NFL drop out of sight. I don't care until they change what they do. I would not repeat that. I don't get excited over no damn dumbass training camp. Y'all Cowboy fans up there getting crazy. Oh, Jerry said this. Jerry said that. Schottenheimer this. Schottenheimer that. And y'all and I'm a person who don't believe in giving anybody a. It's personal. It should not be out there. Well, Oscar, you missed. So if it's personal, why the NFL post that shit and then punish the player, find them after the findings, after they go to court or whatever, and they go and then they fine you. So that it's not so personal, isn't it? Hey, Mo, hope it's always well. Yeah, Oscar, it's good here. Oscar, they don't do that. They do that to players. They don't do that to owners. They don't do that for coaches. Coaches get the benefit of the doubt. The Los Angeles Raiders still paying a head coach money. They still paying John Gruden money because all his money was guaranteed. The Las Vegas Raiders got 2 other coaches on the payroll they paying on. What the fuck? So I think this is nothing. I think this is nothing but BS. I just think it's crazy. I think we need to stop. And the second point, I had to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. Y'all Cowboy fans make me want to talk about it because y'all get so excited over press conference. I sent a text over Marks when he was talking. I sent one. I know Game Time probably gonna come up like that. We need to stop this bullshit. We need to stop the bullshit. Just because it's a press conference, y'all all hype. Because somebody say a few words, say a few sentences and few phrases and hit the magic word. Oh, what's that magic word? Oh, Super Bowl. Oh, contendership. We contenders to be in the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. Y'all hear that shit? Y'all lose your motherfucking mind. Newsflash, y'all not contenders. Y'all not going to the Super Bowl. Y'all are what y'all are. You eat what you eat. You are what you are. And nothing has changed over 30 plus years. Because y'all all, I hate to break this. Somebody made a point. Somebody made a great point. Oh, hey, I went to see a Super Bowl. I never seen one, Momo. Well, you seen one here. Yeah, be done. Here we go, because this is ridiculous. Y'all sit here and watch press. I don't even watch the Commanders press conferences. We better than last. See, I don't sit there and go every word that someone says in a press conference. Y'all sit there at every press conference throughout the season when y'all lose, win, or draw, and someone says something so-called inspirational or somewhat, hey, we'll get on next time. We had misfortune. Saying the most PC thing, and y'all expect a different result the next following game. Oh, y'all are expecting it like that. And I've been saying this word culture. The word culture is always overdone for me, but the Dallas Cowboys culture is not coaching. And somebody made a great point of a day, and I was listening, and that's what I always been saying. Culture does not start with coaching. Culture in any form starts with management. The people who own the team, the executives, that's where it starts with. It starts with your GM, who he's bringing in. I give Ozzie Newsome credit when he was at the Baltimore Ravens. He was the culture because he was bringing in great talent. He was bringing in the players, and then they was producing the talent. He was on, so him and the coach may not been on par, but he was telling, hey, this is what you need to do, and it was and the subordinates, the coordinators was coaching them up. Jerry Jones don't get that. They talk about Al Harris all the fucking time. How great Al Harris is. How great. Some people say, what's the guy's name? They say he's a GM. I don't know if that's Al Harris or not. How great he is like that. Give me a fucking break. Y'all haven't been relevant. Y'all good on the media side of the ball. Yeah, y'all talk the shit. Y'all push that shit out. I'm just saying. Okay, he is laughing. He's the Cowboy spokesperson, salesman that goes on strike early January just to be back on the horse. My March saying how he's going to be different. It's all wishful thinking. Mouse, that's all I'm saying. They listen to a press conference, and where I'm gonna tell y'all, and I said this so many times. That's how cults will run. That's how cults run around the world. You tell one person, you make you believe. Believe what they're going to do. We're going to change this. We're going to change that. We're going to tweak it a little bit. You get a little excited. You hear a press conference and you think that all Cowboy fans are now saying Super Bowl playoffs, division winner. We're going to beat that. You got a guy called Wade sitting out there on prime time talking his shit, talking about, hey, I'm just waiting on the Los Angeles scrimmage game against the Cowboys. Then real no. No, you ain't going to know then. Game time. He feels a certain way. This person feels a certain way. Y'all are not going to be relevant. Then y'all gonna be back in your easy chairs, throwing beers. Then you got Giants fans feeling the same way because they think they got Harbaugh, this, that, and the third. Harbaugh had one of the best one of the best quarterbacks in the league, one of the best running backs in the league. He still couldn't do shit because he's not because he is exactly the coach because he doesn't bring men up. Schottenheimer doesn't bring men up. Then I heard Mark talking about this ridiculous trade. Who's the guy that was trying to get? Point me out. Mark is 35 years from Washington, 32 from San Francisco, 2 Super Bowls, 61 years, and they talk about Cowboys. It's crazy. We don't mention it. See, that's the key. Cowboy. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and this is the most funniest shit I ever heard in my life. I'm glad you said that, Oscar. Washington fans that I know of, we don't talk about Super Bowls. We not on that level to talk about Super Bowl. We shouldn't even be talking about Super Bowls. If we do, there's some dumbass Washington fans. Giants don't talk about Super Bowls. Your franchise, the Dallas Cowboys, always talking about what they're going to do the following season, have playoffs, win the division, or go to Super Bowl. Y'all are the one who talk about it. It ain't the rest of the league. When teams go to the Super Bowl, yes, the fan base say, hey, We gonna come back. But y'all act as if y'all better than the league, and so y'all talk about it on a regular basis. That's why teams and fans don't like y'all motherfuckers, because y'all talk as if y'all won something. That's the problem. You will never hear a Giants fan come on say, "Hey, we going to the Super Bowl," or "We going." No, they don't. You don't hear. You don't hear. Lately, you've been hearing Eagles fans because they arrogant at this point because they won the divisions 2 times in a row and they won the Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowls, whatever the case may be. But Washington fans, we have no right to talk. So we win the AFC Championship. So what? It's what have you done for me lately? And that's and then that Crosby's at the airport. Yeah, that was not Mark shouldn't have said that. All I'm saying, Mark made a statement in his thing. I think he was trying to say Crosby for your who was that? Who was the wide receiver? Not CD, the other quarterback. A trade? That would be ass. That would be so stupid. So you're gonna get Crosby, who's injury prone, who can't stay on the field. He's injury prone. Don't know the status of his injuries right now. Really? Really? Yeah. George Pickens for Crosby. That's a benign stupid. I ain't calling you Mark stupid, but that don't even make no Giants damn sense. I just purchased. Well, Marcus, I mean, if you just are wasting your money buying jerseys at Dollar Tree, that says more about you. So why are you wasting dollars on the jersey where you could use that those couple of dollars to give to someone who's in need, a homeless, somebody who's hungry? So I mean, I don't know what's your problem. You should get that Knicks jersey you ordered and give to a homeless person. They need it more than you do because the Knicks sure ain't gonna do anything next year. Pickens is not going to get paid by Dallas. He's going to walk next year or get traded. Yeah, more likely. I say trade because he ain't a Jerry guy. Jerry does not support people he never drafted. If he drafts you, he's going to keep you. Knicks no, the players in the NBA runs the NBA. Ain't no one team couldn't run the NBA. The Knicks won because of two bad coaches, and one was a little bit better than the other. That's the reason. So stop it with the bullshit, Marcus. I know you want to gloat and talk about something. This ain't NBA season no more. Fuck the NBA. Fuck the commissioner. He's a weak ass commissioner. He's the worst commissioner in any league. He's the worst commissioner in the history of commissioner. Mo. Hey, what's up, Ron? That's all I'm saying. What makes Mike Brown a great coach? He's been fired where he went. I guarantee you that that the New York Knickerbockers will have a bad season and probably won't even make the playoffs. How much you want to bet on that? Everybody figure y'all guys out. So let's come on, let's put a wager on it. I do because they ain't making the playoffs next year. Mike Brown is a great coach because he knew how to use his. Bro, they both got benches. Both teams have benches. What the hell are you talking about? What's this ESPN thing? Oh, this Washington Atlanta baseball game score. Marcus, you better get on that field to replace that. I don't even get what Mark is even talking about New York Knicks and he got on Cowboy. How many press conferences y'all gonna watch and y'all hear the same old shit each press conference? I'm just trying to figure out what's the plan. What's the I mean what's the plan? What's the plan? Because Rob A made a great point on Game Time channel. What's up, Jeff Lee? Made a great point. Rob A said Christian Parker was the backfield coach. He didn't make none of those guys much better. I don't believe Momo. Isn't Scotty new nickname shitty now? You said it, not me. I'm just saying that y'all putting a lot of y'all hopes and dream on a man who think he was going to out coach and coach up players, and y'all don't have no idea. Y'all putting a lot of hope what a owner slash GM says, and y'all get all happy when y'all see your owner and his son and Schottenheimer or Schittenheimer on up there in the podium talking. They not gonna make a difference. They not. They not. So y'all need to pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Y'all need to pump your brakes, and I get it. Why I'm so negative? I'm just being honest, bro. This is not negativity. Just because you think our posters kiss the Cowboys' ass all the time, and because y'all say he's a murderous team, y'all can claim that the Cowboys this and Cowboys that. It's the same shit every year. Don't y'all get tired of somebody hyping y'all up and believing in something that's not true? The Commanders will finish two. It's okay. Okay, fine. They finished. What am I supposed to do? I can't get mad at you. Marcus, it takes a lot for you to think you could get mad at me. Because you can't. That would never have. If Dallas had another mediocre year, Shoddy is done. Oh, they gonna have a mediocre year because Shoddy's not going. Oh my! I said Shoddy. Schottenheimer or Schittenheimer is not going to do anything. He gonna shit in the red zone. He gonna shit because that turd he leaves on every red zone possession is what he is. Jerry got him. There's a reason why Jerry hired him because he was cheap. He was cheap. Coaches today don't coach for the most part. They are executives. You got a few out there who coach you up. For the most time, they not. Schottenheimer is like Mike Brown. Below average, trying to be something he's not. He's above his head. This is above his pay grade. And I want to put a shout out to the Next Level Sports Lounge, and when I put a shout out, I want to critique and criticize the Next Sports Lounge because I got some issues. I just want y'all guys know, y'all know I fuck with them, I mess with them. That's my dogs over there. They the Next Level Sports Lounge. Just sub up, hit that like button over there when he goes live. I don't know if he's going live today or tomorrow, but here's the thing. I love that. I mean, those are my boys, but they dumb as fuck. They are they are the most gullible cowboy fans, and they always say the same thing. How do you know? How do you know? It's repetitious. It's repetitious. You can't keep doing the same shit over and over again. You know what they say about that? So do the same shit over again. Y'all go to these press conferences. Y'all get all hyped up. Think again. Schottenheimer says this. Jerry Jones, his son says this. Then you get the coordinator saying this, saying that, and players. Oh, look at the play. He done this. Oh, look at what he did on the play. Y'all watching the plays on the field. But meanwhile, y'all don't realize. Oh, they doing this with their own teammates. They're not playing nobody else. Oh, okay. Blue is running down the field, breaking 50 yards down the field. Oh, it looks good. Well, he did with his own players. So, let me get this right. Blue scattered for 50 yards and broke it twice. on your so-called great on defense, the defense that's supposed to be better this year coming up. Blue scampered down the field for 50 yards, 60 yards down the field 2 different times. And y'all, and that's on y'all defense. But y'all getting everybody high praise over that shit. Okay. Tell me, does that make sense, everybody? Cowboy fans, does that make any sense? The praise him running on your own defense, the defense y'all say has changed? I don't think so. If you don't have hope and faith, then hold up. See, people always want to bring in God and everything. What's up, faithful? No stripping will stop up. I have faith in him. Do not trust Ricky Bobby Health. Okay. Hey, faithful, I never seen you here. I don't believe you've been in here. If you new to my channel, hit that like button, hit that like button, and and subscribe, sub up, hit that notification, because that's what I do. I come in here, have a little fun, and I'm just here talking my stuff. That's what I do. You mean, don't take me seriously. Hold on for a second. Hold on. So, yeah. So here's the thing about me. Let me just say this. Yeah. You talking about faith. You talking about faith. See, I'm different. I'm a different man. Faithful, please subscribe. Thank you. Here's the thing about me about faith. I think as human beings, we bring God into everything. We bring the book of the Bible and everything. Some things, some things we can't do that. All right, Jeff. We can't just bring faith in everything that happens. There was faith for this, faith we won the football game. We can't keep doing that. First 949 fans subscribe to. The first 949 football subscribe to. Okay. See you, Jeff. God is everything, or you wouldn't be here. Hey, I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying, I'm not going everything in my life. It's not going to go and something. If I don't get a job or I get fired from the job, I can't blame and say God didn't want me to have it. It's just shit that human beings do. People get fired because human beings don't want you here. It ain't about God. That's all I'm saying. You can't bring God into every aspect of my life, aspect of your life, aspect of a conversation. You just can't. You got to take it as it is. Life is too short. I don't be worrying of arguing with people over that because it's BS. I'm a different cat. I just can't believe that everything. If my team don't go to the Super Bowl, God, it was in God's hands. No, we can't say that. We can't say that. We have to live our lives how we live, because somebody on your job might not even like you, and they'll fire your ass, or somebody will say, "Hey, he ain't doing his job." When you doing the job, and they fire you. I mean, I'm just saying. That's what people do. It ain't about the devils like that. That's crazy to me. Everything happens for no, it doesn't. Everything. See, now we're not going to agree with this, so we can move on. I'm not going to go back and forth with you on this. I'm not. I have mine, you have yours. So we leave it there. Hello, brothers and sisters. What's going on? So I just want y'all to know the Dallas Cowboys will be the same team that y'all gonna be crying about in week 11, week 10, wondering why we ain't winning. I thought Christian Parker for doing the defense. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all got nothing to be excited about, but when a guy runs 40 yards down the field, 50 yards down the field on the defense, and why is that a good thing? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure this out. Momo, about to get metaphysical. I'm just trying to figure out why is that a good thing that a team who trying to change their defense, but one of the running backs who was really didn't play that much at all last year, he breaks out when those and runs on your defense, and then you think that's good for him because he didn't show any signs because he didn't hardly play. But then the same token, it looks bad on your defense when you try and change your defense. That was Price's when Drew choked out Mobo and then slammed him into the brick wall. Yeah, Momo needs to be stopped. Well, you can't stop what you can't stop, bro. I still owe you. I still owe you a bath. I got one coming. So those who never seen my AI, those who have seen the I like the AIs. I've been told I need to stop. So this AI, there's another one out there I could do. And I want to do some shout outs to everybody because I did the Next Level Sports Lounge. The Next Level Sports Lounge, sub up to them, hit that notification because they at that mark. So they no, yeah, just go ahead and do that. And the Blue Virus show, please do him. He's part of that. Chelsea's coach, Chelsea. She's good. Y'all need to sign up for her. Game time, Mark Holmes, even do that. You got the hoodie Kush, you got Angry Cowboy. So yeah. So there's a lot of people out there I want to support. Those who support me, I will support you. I will do my job. I will be right back. Got biz to have a be right quick. So I just want everybody to go ahead and support those who support me. And you got Marcus Blackman. Marcus, remind me the name of your channel because I apologize in the past. I have not shout out your channel. Hold on. So my channel name is Marcus Blackman Senior. Yes, Marcus Blackman Senior. Y'all want to hear delusional stuff? Y'all go to his stuff because he's a Knicks fan. He's a Knickerbocker fan. So y'all, if you're into conspiracy theories and all that crap, Marcus is your man. Momo is a member of my station. I appreciate him so much for that. Thank you. No problem, Rhonda. I do that. I discuss all sorts, even soccer. You don't even like soccer. Shout out to the Knicks for giving the Sixers. The Sixers, I could tell you this right now. LeBron James, don't get me started with him. He's a fake and a phony, so he ain't gonna be in. So I'm gonna tell you what happened after my door. Y'all don't know. Like I had to go and leave for a few minutes. I probably gone 10 to 15 minutes, and somebody was at the door. My wife was talking to this gentleman, and he was parked, and he was basically saying that this girl. So he went and saw this girl. He met, and he was trying to find her a job, and she took pictures of the area where she's supposed to be living at and all like this. I know she couldn't live here because around here I know she wasn't staying because it was just odd. My wife's out there talking to him a long time. I was on the thing. I said, "Now let me go check what's going on here." And I went out there and he was saying this, saying that. But some girl like that, she don't know where she at because she told him this place, this is the area right here, with next door to our. I I don't find shit like that a coincidence. Why you? I mean, I said, I told my wife go inside. I said, hey, I understand the girl. He was just flipping, doing this with the phone. Show my wife all these pictures. What the fuck you show my wife all these pictures for? What the fuck? My wife, the girl, if the girls ain't here and like that, knows you're doing like that. So I said, hey, sir, we don't know. Oh, I said, my wife don't know. You've been showing her a lot of pictures, like that. I understand. You feel like, hey, she lied to you and bamboozled, but my wife had nothing to do with that. And I understand you want to something you want to like that, but I'm about to go in the house. Y'all, you told the sad story. I get your sad story because you've been bamboozled and fooled. I get it, but this ain't the place for it, man. Just get in your car and just say, hey, it's that old saying, um, that who said that? Dave Chappelle said in his show, "Gotcha, bitch," and that's what happened. You sending her money, you doing this, doing that, sending just like that, and then she tell you where she lives at, and like that. Put these fake ass pictures up there, cause that picture he showed me and my wife, that was some fake ass picture. People are so gullible, and it's so like cowboy fans. They believe in anything, anytime, anywhere. Just like this man. He probably a cowboy fan. Don't because you see a pretty face on the internet doesn't mean shit. Because just because somebody show you a picture. Come on now. Yeah, boy. Dating in 2026. Whoa, I feel for all y'all guys who I feel for all y'all Cowboy fans, all the brightest fans. No, y'all not. Y'all are one of the dumbest bases next to Eagles fans. Eagles fans believe that the sun and the moon are the same thing. No, Rhonda. No offense. No, you're not. Eagles fans believe that the sun and the moon are the same thing. I say, what? The what? What? The what? No, Momo, you losing week. Actually not. I think that's going to be the upset day. I think we win in that game because Eagles and Washington always play tough. And that game ain't nobody going to be in football shape. That game, nobody's going to be ready. And we going to be ready. And we going to win that game. And when we win that game, CC, I don't even hate the Eagles fans. So it's sad to say. I don't even hate the Eagles fans. But I'm going to tell y'all right now. Mark Holmes, Game Time Brian, B Dunk, who else? Wade, who comes on Mark Holmes and Game Time, and all Cowboy fans I can think of. If I come to your channel, I will be insufferable. I will not. I know. I'm gonna be worse than anybody Eagles fans you ever seen. I'm gonna be worse than any fan you're gonna be. Mark will have to ban me and kick me off his station because I'm going to take over this. I'll be insufferable. I will pause now and then. Yeah, get y'all licks in because I'm going to be so bad. Y'all can't even stand the data. Jalen doesn't smile because he can't read the room, let alone his play. Momo, when we win week one, I'm calling your wife. Fine. That's fine. My wife would say she don't know. She don't watch sports. She can't stand sports. I'm just saying, guys. If the Washington Commanders beat the Dallas Cowboys in week two, Watch me on Mark's channel. Watch me on Game Time. Game Time going like that. Nothing he says, man. Mo, I really missed you last year. You were talking up a big storm before the game. Then you disappear. Oh, Coyote. I didn't disappear, Coyote. Hey, what's up, Coyote? I appreciate you coming here. If you're a member of my station, Coyote, I appreciate that. Hit that like button, hit that notification button. But no, I didn't disappear. I was right there, bro. When I was there, when I was calling on the women ugly, I was calling women and the Cowboy City trash, the dogs ugly. I was calling their husband ugly. How they turned their beautiful husband into ugly duckings. I was there. I was there taking the heat on Mark's channel. I was there. And I apologize for calling ugly. And I did tell those ugly Cowboy fans, hey, this is all hate for Cowboy Week. I said, after the game is over, it's Kumbaya. So I'm not going to change who I am. I said that. And I apologize. But when I apologized, some of the women didn't get mad. Some of them didn't take my apology. Some were still mad. And I, like I told on Mark's channel, I ain't going to keep apologizing to y'all ugly motherfuckers because I try to be nice, but y'all want to set my apologies, fine. So you just ugly. Some people can't help on how they was born. Some people can't. Some babies are ugly when they're born. Some babies are ugly, and some of those ugly babies turn out to be Cowboy fans. I can't. No one can help how they born. That's why I never understood racism. No one born a racist. Nobody born this way or that way. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I don't dislike Cowboy fan. I try to deal with Cowboy fan other than talking about football, so we can have conversations. But some of y'all Cowboy fans are born ugly. For the most part, just some ugly duckings that your mother say, hey, we can't have it here. I'm just saying. We need to realize is that the Washington Commanders, we're going to win against the Eagles that first game and the Cowboys the second game. And we're going to beat. Revenge tour is coming. The revenge tour is coming. The revenge tour is coming. Did y'all hear me? Let me say it again. Revenge tour is coming. I think the week 5, week 6, something like that, we play Seattle. We beating Seattle. The Rams going to be tough. I think we can beat the Rams. We'll see. I think we can snuff out their run, their passing game. I think we got a defense that's going to surprise everybody in early one. No chance, no, you dreaming like Joe Boo. I know. I don't know. Joe Boo was dreaming. Is Joe Boo dreaming? I thought he was a damn a doll or something made of plastic and twigs. I don't know. Shoot. Plastic twigs and hair. So we are those boys. We can. Joe Boo accursed to that. Doesn't matter who he's accursed to. I don't care. I enjoy a good ass whooping and all that. So game time. Hey, Joe Boo going to put a hex on y'all. I hope not, because that's I don't get involved with that EBGB's voodoo crap because I don't want to believe. Some people say, hey, in order for it to work, I got to believe in it. So, CZ, game time comes on at 8:00. I might go over there. I might go over there and talk my shit. Yeah, I might go talk my shit. It's gonna make cray. I might go over there because they're gonna be all excited over there. Wade's gonna be talking about cowboy life and how Hey, I can't wait for them. We played scrimmage the Rams and all this bullshit. Okay, y'all better wake up. Oh, so Cece, I'm gonna put out that AI of because I downloaded. It's a quick AI super. Here's this mother effer come on here talking about Super Bowl. See what I'm talking about? The Cowboy. This is Vinny is the epitome of stupidity, arrogance, and delusionness. Because Cowboy fans, time they hear a press conference and Jerry talks or the coach talk or a player talk, they get hyped. This is the epitome of delusional. Way losing his bet this year. He wearing Eagles green. I hope somebody. I I just want. I just hope and pray that we all could get along. This Vinny, you've been saying it for 30 plus years. Stop it. Y'all all been saying this is our year. You said that last year. What's the crazy part about you damn dumbass Cowboy fans? I gotta say, last year, after the year was over, especially halfway through the season, y'all was complaining about Everflus. But before the season, y'all was praising Everflus. Y'all was talking about how great the defensive head coach he was or what he's going to do. We going to the playoffs because our defense is going to be better than last year. We going to do this. We going to do that. We going to do that. Oh my God. Okay. Pump your brakes. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh no, we going to do this, doing that. Next thing you know, y'all laid a dud. Y'all laid a dud. So y'all can talk the talk. Mark was saying that same shit. Most of the Cowboys content creators were saying this. Oh yeah, he teaching the players. Yeah, this player is working out with this player. They looking good in practice and spring training. Oh, this, that, and the third. What? Dude, y'all was saying we walking the walk last year, the year before that, the last 30 plus seasons. So while you keep saying stuff, I never praise Eberfuck. He was just a Jew, just like CP is right now. You got to show it. Coyote, are you a member? I don't know if you're a member, Coyote. I don't know. You got too much sugar today. I'll drink your water, by the way. Oh, y'all boys, right? Y'all little kids. You're right. Crosby at the airport right now. Hey, Chris, did you hear the proposal? Did you hear the ridiculous proposal? Crosby for Pickens. Would you take that? Oh, hey, I want to watch a game with Coyote and ride him around town. Hey, I told you. No. We can't be having that in here. We can't be having that in here, man. I mean, you can't come. I mean, I don't know you joking around, but we can't be having that because some people takes offense to that, and then you gotta go back. Okay, oh hey, you can't handle me. I'm a handful. That's a lot. Having fun, having what? I want to watch a game with him. Okay, you know what? Yeah. We are now have I Carter and Moss. No mess that up. Hey, hey, Cowboys for life. I don't know why you want to be a cowboy. Y'all sit here wearing um cowboy hats and these ugly ass shirts and boots, and you're not even real cowboys and it's like that. Stop wearing clothes that represent this century, this decade. Y'all still wearing hats and cut and boot cut. No, stop it, Logan. This this year, y'all see Eagles offense. Oh my god. Nobody's seen the Eagles offense. We still looking for it, Logan. We still looking at we trying to figure out what they got. You go on 50. You could go on Leo show and they could praise the offense. You could go on 5,500 and other Eagles podcasters and whatever, and they'll tell you a lie because they don't even believe it they damn self. Because a lot of time fan bases don't even know the truth because we sit here and we watch training camp. I don't watch not one training camp because it doesn't make sense to watch training camp. It's a bunch of bullshit. Coaches, players, they ain't gonna be honest with you. AKA Shanahan. Many millions. Destroy the Eagles DBs. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off because game time is on. I want everybody faithful. I have not seen it a while. Definitely do not show up against a decimated 49ers team in the playoffs. I appreciate you, faithful, for coming in and chiming in and commenting and if you sign up to my station, to my channel, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's in here. So I just want to say thank y'all guys again for coming in. Thank you guys in the future for coming in for them. So I'm going to log off. And I'm going to this guy Game Time. Everybody go to Game Time and see the lies they going to spew in there about Cowboy Nation because I love it. I go on the panel. Dumbass Jesse's going to be there with his straw hat and Mr. Strawman himself going to be there. We all know that. So he going co-sign because as we know, Jesse never goes to any Giants content channel. I go to Watch Commander stations all the time to hear what they have to say. I look at everybody, not the NFC East. I go to all around the league. But so let's I just thank y'all for coming. I'm about to get out. Peace.